And now, 6 Sports presents the Dean Trailways 5th Quarter.
You couldn't find a better matchup in college hockey than the one we had at Munn Ice Arena tonight as number 2 Michigan State welcomed in number 3 Minnesota. Thanks as always for tuning in to the Dean Trailways 5th Quarter. I'm Ian Kress.
I'm Haley Shongart. With 10 games remaining in the regular season, the Spartans held a 1-point advantage over the Golden Gophers and would increase that lead tonight. Buckle up and grab your popcorn.
All right.
Second period, things tied at 1-1. Tommy Manisto gets a wide open cage, buries the rebound. Sparty takes a 1-goal lead. Same period, MSU on the power play. Daniel Russell with the nifty move. Spartans up 4-2. Michigan State kept pouring it on. Still in the second, David Gucciardi was sick earlier in the week. You couldn't tell tonight. Gucciardi pokes home his second of the game, 5-2 MSU. Many decided to make a goalie change. Sparty didn't stop scoring. Third period, Charlie Stramel with the quick wrister. Touchdown, MSU, 7-3 Michigan State. Moments later, the nation's leading point scorer does what he does best. Howard's second goal of the night. Michigan State with an absolute beatdown, 9-3 in the final, and now have a 4-point lead in the conference standings.
Yeah, it was unreal. You know, we all knew this was going to be a big week. We want to win the Big Ten, and you know, it's first for second going at it. It's going to be a big weekend, and every point matters. So to come out there and get 3, and in the fashion we did, it was really fun.
So let's make a line change now to some high school hoops. We start with a big girls basketball matchup in the CAAC Blue.
Let's bring in the 2 other members of our team, Tyler Driesinga and Desharin McBroom, for more on the clash for first place between Holt and DeWitt.
Hey guys, in their first meeting earlier this season, Holt defeated DeWitt 47-39. It's the only game the Panthers have lost all season.
Yeah, that's right. Holt came into tonight still unbeaten in league play at 5-0, but DeWitt is right behind them at 5-1 and could take over first place with a win here.
Coach Edwin Jones and the Rams were ready to go in the early going. The transition 3 from Tashira Evans drops in to give them a 14-5 lead. But it was a different Panther team in the second quarter. First, Tara Kearns knocks in the corner 3 to tie the game at 16. Then, great ball movement from DeWitt, throwing it inside and then back out to the wing for Janie English, and she buries the 3 to put DeWitt up 8. She wasn't done there either. Final seconds of the first half. They find her on the wing again, and she knocks in her third 3 of the quarter. DeWitt closed the first half on a 17-0 run and goes on to win 51-38. Coach Bill McCullen was beaming with pride for the sophomore who made the most of her minutes.
Why you want to be somebody who just keeps plugging away and playing hard and wait for your opportunity. Janie English, who's a sophomore for us and a 5th quarter kid, I think she only played about 2.5 minutes, but they were big 2.5 minutes because she came in and hit 3 straight threes and really changed the game.
Going in the second quarter, I knew my teammates were counting on me, and I practiced a lot in practice, and I knew it meant a lot, so I just went out there and did what I could for my team.
Once we're hitting a couple threes, multiple people, we just build off of that, and we get more energy, and we just keep pushing from there.
Now East Jackson girls at home taking on Grass Lake. First quarter fast break for Grass Lake as they miss, but Reese Lape right there for the putback, and she's going to draw the foul 3, the old-fashioned way to tie this game up at 3. East Jackson now on the fast break as Kennedy Goodwin gets the long pass, finds a way, and she gets the score to go. East Jackson leads by 2. Later in the second quarter, Trojans driving, missed a shot, but Addison Hendricks right there for the rebound and the putback. Trojans lead 13-6, but later on it's going to be Lape jumping the passing lane, kicks it ahead to Kate Starkey, who gets the lefty to go, and from there they would take control. Grass Lake gets the 51-37 win.
All right, well, for the girls in the CMAC, nobody has been able to catch unbeaten Palma Westphalia. Fowler came the closest with a 49-46 loss in mid-December, and that's been the only setback so far for the Eagles this season.
Yeah, Fowler has rolled through the rest of conference play and was looking for its 8th straight win tonight against Bath.
Yeah, the Bees would make a trip to the Eagles' nest for tonight's matchup. In the early going, Fowler's Katie Spicer is going to intercept the pass and finds Elizabeth Huffnagel in transition for the easy 2. On the other end, it would be Aubrey Torok dropping dimes for Bath as she's going to find the freshman Ava Arambula to cut into the lead. The Eagles would respond, though, as Spicer was dishing them out like presents on Christmas morning. She gets the assist to Elizabeth Hoffman as Fowler wins a close one tonight over Bath, 49-40.
Elsewhere in the CMAC, Langsburg went on the road to take on Portland St. Patrick. In the second half, the Wolfpack pass it around. Paige Woodward for 3. That's good. Cuts into the Shamrock lead. On the other end, off the pick and roll, Graceland Rocky to Isabella Russman for 2. Langsburg not going away that easy, though, tonight. Lillian Morrill, watch this, gets the tough layup to go. But the Shamrocks, they would defend home court. Thanks to second chance efforts like this, Maddie Hansowitz gets the bucket. Portland St. Patrick takes down Langsburg 39-33, the final.
All right, well, it's time for our first break of the night, and when we come back, we're going to be checking in on the boys in the CAAC Blue.
Which includes first place East Lansing, who is back at home tonight taking on Green Ledge.
Plus, Okemos hosted Parma Western to kick off Suits and Sneakers Week. That and more next on the Dean Trailways fifth quarter.
Here's your weekend sports TV lineup, sponsored by American Metal Roofs. We surpass all expectations with the last roof you'll ever need.
Looking to get stronger? This is your year. Join Planet Fitness today for just $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
We're gonna feel this tomorrow. I'm doing it my way, on my time.
We're just gonna keep showing up. Showing up.
Showing up.
You coming?
Join the club today. Save $28 or more when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends January 31st. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Hey, this is Reba McEntire. Everyone told me I needed to see Shuck, and I saw it. So now I'm here to tell you to see Shuck. It's full of jokes, songs, and corn. Just like me.
Tickets at whartoncenter.com or 1-800-WHARTON.
In high school, I was interested in sign language, and I learned about audiology from my school counselor. I opened my practice to help people reconnect with loved ones. Communication is so important to life.
Hearing starts here at Advanced Audiology. Attention all home and garden professionals. The Jackson Home and Garden Show is back, and we're looking for vendors like you. Join the Home Builders Association of Jackson and showcase your products and services to local homeowners. Don't wait. Vendor spots are filling fast. Secure your spot today. We can't wait to see you there.
Betting online can be fun. And really, what have you got to lose? Don't regret the bet. For tips that will help, go to don'tregretthebet.org. A message from the Michigan Gaming Control Board.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Good helps keep people safe. Good cares for people, feeds people, and keeps things running. We're MDOC, and good works here. Come join us. Go to michigan.gov/MDOC jobs to learn more.
This is the GMC Sierra, powered by the TurboMax engine, with the confidence of 430 pound-feet of best-in-class standard torque. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. Michigan residents get $1,000 lease cash. GM employees with a current eligible GMC lease use it to get this low-mileage lease on the Sierra Elevation for $199 per month.
Visit LaFontaine, Crippen, Jim Winter, and Team One.
T-Mobile is very reliable.
It's always nice to know that T-Mobile has us covered.
I love the fact that my family and I, we can stay connected just about anywhere we want to go.
My network is my lifeline.
T-Mobile keeps you connected on America's largest and fastest 5G network. See for yourself. Try T-Mobile's network free for 3 months. Your phone, our network, no strings.
Welcome back. After taking down Okemos in double overtime last Thursday, the East Lansing boys had a chance to rest up for the second half of conference play.
Yeah, the Trojans were playing their first game in 8 days tonight, and we're up to their usual tricks.
Yeah, East Lansing welcomed in Grand Ledge and looking to remain perfect in the CAAC blue. The Trojans led by 18 at halftime, and the Comets would make things close for a moment. Off a great feed, Alex Moran scores the easy bucket. Then sophomore Kingston Nixon's going to get the teardrop floater to fall. East Lansing would regroup, though, after calling a timeout, as sophomore Kingston Thomas is there for the putback. Shortly after, KJ Torbert dials up the hop, skip, and a do to grow the lead to 22. And how about Cam Hudson going to work in the paint? The senior gets the bucket in the foul. East Lansing would even get fancy buckets from players off the bench like Henry Peck. East Lansing takes down Grand Ledge tonight 67-35.
At Lansing Everett, the Vikings have only won 2 games this year, but they gave visiting Waverly all they could handle. Second quarter, Marion May with the spin move and the circus finish at the rim. Everett on top, 31-25. The Vikings led by 7 with under a minute to go in the half, but this layup by Jace Harris right before the buzzer capped a quick 6-0 run to make it just a 1-point game at the break. Third quarter, Karan Turnley finds May trailing the play. He pulls up from the parking lot and drills it. Vikings up 5. Final seconds of the quarter, Deshante Malone gets to the rim in a blur and beats the buzzer with the lay-in to give the Warriors the lead. Malone led the way with 20 points, but Everett just kept coming. Turnley forces the turnover, and he's going to take it coast to coast, tying the score at 58 with just over a minute to play. 30 seconds left now. The Warriors get out in transition, and Xavier Pendergrass skies for the putback slam to seal the deal. Waverly closes the game on a 9-0 run to win 67-58 as Rod Watson Company found a way to get it done on the road.
We have the type of team that brings out the best in most of our competitors, and so they hit big shots, and we tended to answer, but yeah, I'm really proud of the guys. They really played hard.
Everybody in the locker room said we need energy and we need to play our game and play Waverly basketball, and we did that. We came out, had energy, played as a team, and communicated, and we got the dunk.
I seen Louis going to the basket, and that's my favorite thing to do, put back dunks. If you watch any other games, I love put back dunks. And I seen it come off. My teammate was under the rim. I dunked on him on accident, but I had to go get it.
Had to go get it. Okemos was at home taking on Parma Western. The Okemos coaches were participating in Suits and Sneakers Week to help raise visibility and funds to support the American Cancer Society. The players also had on custom jerseys with the name of someone they know who's been impacted by cancer on the back of the jerseys. First quarter, Okemos is going to find an open Keegan Noble behind the arc, and the junior drills the 3 to put the Wolves up 3. Parma Western would fight back at the end of the first quarter. Maverick Hammond fights through contact and gets the lay-in to give the Panthers the lead. Okemos would rely on the 3-ball to get back in this game as Brandon Pruitt is good from downtown. Parma Western led by 2 at halftime, but a big second half by Okemos led to them picking up the 58-45 victory.
In DeWitt, the Panthers taking on Holt. First quarter, Ben Johnson gets the bucket inside for the Panthers. Later in the first, Holt's Kavion Wilson lines up a triple from the top of the key. Rams take a 7-2 lead. Then Micah Williams in transition. The Euro step, the finish, and the foul. Holt up by 9. Moments later, the Rams try to get out in transition again. Elliot Larner comes up with a steal. Call it the cha-cha slide because he goes 2 hops this time with a bounce pass to Landon Kearns for 3 on the other end. But Holt was just too much. Ethan Melville is going to fire a pass inside to Williams for the easy 2. Holt beats DeWitt 55-38.
Who doesn't love the cha-cha slide? Moving right along, Keyshawn Somerville and his J-Dubs took a visit to Drew Tolfree's in his Cougars house. First quarter, Seth Hannenberg down low, off the glass and in, 2 of his team-high 19 points. Then Joey Olson gets some help from the friendly home rims. Cougs up 4. Next possession, Kevon Brown left alone in the corner, laces it. Sexton pulls within 2. Still in the first, Olson with the pull-up this time. This game would go wire to wire. Lansing Catholic gets the massive win, 60-58 the final.
And before facing Mount Pleasant Sacred Heart, the Lumen Christi football team was honored for their state championship. Congratulations again, young men. Second quarter, it's Ashton Callahan who pulls up from the top of the key, and the freshman was on fire with this one. He had 20 in the game. Third quarter, Lumen Christi really came alive off the fast break as Cash Callahar, he gets the bucket. They lead 32-24. Later, Timmy Crowley cutting to the hoop, and he gets the layup to go. They lead 35-24. Now, Broden Burgess driving in, and he's going to get the nasty layup to go. The student section was loving it, and so is the scoreboard. Titans lead by 13, and Cadell Williams puts his man on skates and finishes at the rim. Lumen Christi cruises to the 64-42 win.
We'll shift to college hoops after the break as Michigan was facing its 5th ranked opponent of the season tonight.
And the Wolverines went 3-1 in their previous games against ranked opponents, but tonight may have had their toughest test on the road against Purdue.
The Dean Trailways 5th quarter is sponsored by Dean Trailways of Michigan.
Call it a sense of purpose, a higher calling. At Dean Transportation, we call it our passion. It's simply who we are. 60 years of pioneering the best health and safety standards because safe student transportation is essential. We are hard-working folks, connecting children to learning, schools to our communities, and you to a better career. Want to make mid-Michigan a better place? We'll put you in the driver's seat. Join the Dean family today and help to connect our kids to brighter futures.
Hanson's knows that your home is a place of comfort and protection. That's why our durable, energy efficient, and weather resistant windows, roofing, siding, and gutters, as well as our bathtubs and showers, are guaranteed. With 35 years experience and thousands of 5-star reviews, we're your trusted home improvement expert. Get 70% off installation. Special financing available.
Call 1-800-HANSONS. Get it done.
Happy New Year from the Sundance Stores, Sundance GMC in St. John's. Thank you for 2024. We want to earn your business in 2025. We want to make that tax dollar go a lot further at the Sundance Stores. We've got vehicles mechanic specials anywhere from $1,900, vehicles well over $100,000. Look us up online at 1-800-Sundance.com. You can shop from your living room. We want to earn your business and we'll take anything in on trade. We've got low interest rates. We'll finance anybody, even if you got a little bit rough credit. Come see us at Sundance 7 days a week.
If you want to make things really easy for your kids when you're gone, don't plan for long-term care. You'll be broke, there won't be anything. Easy. Visit our website, davidcarrierlaw.com.
People come from all around to shop at Dewey's Trading Post in Maple Rapids. Enjoy 10 pounds of boneless chicken breast for only $3.29 a pound. Dewey's Trading Post.
The Capital Rundown, Sunday mornings on WLNS.
For perspective on what this meant, Bill O'Reilly and Stephen A. Smith.
Joe Biden is going out the same way Aaron Rodgers went out. Ouch. He comes in with all of the money, with the hope that he's going to drive the team into the playoffs. And he goes out whimpering.
Your analogy is really, really good.
Yes.
With one exception.
Thank you.
Rodgers is probably going to come back and play. Biden ain't coming back.
News Nation, news for all Americans.
Michigan's men's basketball faced a stiff road test at Purdue tonight. The Wolverines were looking for their first win at Mackey Arena in 4 years.
And this was also the first time in the last 6 meetings between the two that Purdue was ranked outside the top 3 nationally coming in. But it was still a top 25 showdown, with Purdue ranked 11th and Michigan ranked 21st. But things got off to a brutal start for Dusty May and company and never really got better tonight. 8.5 minutes in, Braden Smith tosses the lob, and Camden Heide throws it down. Boilermakers already up 29-9. Later in the first half, Michigan freshman L.J. Kaysen with a pump fake, drive, and the up and under finish. A nice play there, but the positives were few and far between for the Wolverines. Second half, Smith glides to the rim for 2 more to push the lead to 28 points. Purdue blows out Michigan 91-64, the final.
Oof, well, if the frigid temperatures have you missing the warmer weather, here is some good news to help you see the light at the end of this winter tunnel.
The Michigan State baseball team has their season opener 3 weeks from today.
Yeah, which meant today was the first official practice for the Spartans, who were at the Duffy Daugherty indoor practice facility. Jake Boss Jr. is back for his 17th season as head coach. He's a fan of this year's pitching, which is headlined by the Big Ten preseason pitcher of the year, Joseph Jerwa. One of MSU's captains this season is going to be East Lansing High School grad Sam Bush. So baseball will be here before you know it. Yeah.
Baseball weather. That's what we've had this week, right? Yeah.
Let's get through basketball
0
first.
degrees outside.
Yeah.
Just think of warmer days. They're coming.
Yeah.
They're on the horizon. They may be far, far, far on the horizon, but they'll be here.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually. But
Yeah.
yeah, thanks as always for tuning into this week's show. We will catch you next week.